Young man, are we ready for the party?
Yes, sir, Mr. Weissman.
Oh, Lord. Oh, don't tell me I'm the first. I couldn't wait, I guess. No, I haven't seen New York in 30 years, and all my friends, I am so excited. Oh, what a shame. Why do they have to tear it down? Oh, you can't imagine how glamorous it was to be a Weissman girl. The way it felt to come on stage. All those eyes looking at you. I'm Sally Durant, plumber. You know, I'm not going to recognize a soul. Oh, how pretty. And can I keep it? Oh, it is going to be a lovely party. I am so glad I came.
Another theater comes down.
It's progress. What this city needs is one more office building.
What kind of loving wife are you to drag me here?
I think you wanted me to drag you.
Any bets?
I wanted to come back then. One last look at where it all began. I wanted something when I came here 30 years ago, but I forgot to write it down, and God knows what it was.
Well, I'm glad you're glad to be here. That makes one of us.
I love the way you hate it when I'm happy and you're not.
Way up there, what do you say up there?
My wife, she took the early plane. You haven't seen her, have you? Blonde, about so high. It's crazy, all the traveling I do. I can't get used to flying. Once I met this fella out in Denver, Salt Lake City. Anyway, he's in the airport bar and he's blind drunk. Tells me he's scared of flying. So I say, look, fella, if it's that bad, don't get on the plane. I have to, says the guy. I'm the pilot.
Welcome to our first and last reunion. For those of you whose memories may be going, I'm Dimitri Weissman. Every year between the wars, I staged a Follies in this theater. Since then, this house has been a home for ballet, rep, movies, blue movies, and now in the year of our Lord, 1971, in a final burst of glory, it's to be an office building. Before it goes, I felt an urge to see you one last time, a final chance to glamorize the old days, stumble through a song or two, and lie about ourselves a little. I have, as you can see, spared no expense on the decor. Still, there's music, free food and drink, and, of course, the inevitable Roscoe, here, as always, to bring on the Weissman girls. So, take one last look at your girls. They won't be coming down those stairs again.
Good God, he expects us to come down that thing.
Ladies, take your places. Maestro, if you please.
Come down, I know that.
Hats off, here they come, those beautiful girls. That's what you've been waiting for. Nature never fashioned a flower so fair. No rose can compare. Nothing respectable, half so delectable. Cheer them in their glory, diamonds and pearls, dazzling jewels by the score. This is what beauty can be. Beauty celestial, the best you'll agree. All for you, these beautiful girls.
Hi, honey.
Buddy,
That was great. You look sensational. I mean it, like $1 million. How was your flight? You watched the movie?
don't be angry with me, buddy.
It's okay. We'll work it out.
I had to come. I wanted to so much.
I know you did. You're my girl, honey. Just remember that.
We had a hard time letting go. We kept on working all through 42. Then one day we were doing daytime radio in Boston, and Sam, he turned to me and said, Stella, baby, this is a load of crap.
The microphone was open. 50,000 housewives heard the news.
Sam didn't care. I hate this lousy life, he said. And 20 minutes later, we were on our way to Miami.
She helps me in the store.
I do all my singing in the tub, and I tell you, it's the cat's pajamas.
Nonsense. I'd be delighted. What's your grandson's name?
Jerome, he's just 11, but he reads all your speeches.
A misspent youth. I spent mine in the local music hall. There was a broken fire door, and I saw every show that came to town. You wore a white dress cut to here. I didn't hear a note you sang.
Mr. Stone, you sure know how to make a girl feel good.
My God, you're charming.
You should see me when you're not around.
They might have told us it was a costume party.
Meet you, darling. It's me, Solange. Oh, chérie. You know what I have been doing since my style went out of style? I sell more perfume than Chanel. Caveman by Solange. For the man who has an air about him. It's vulgar, I know, darling, but it will change your life. I ask you, how is it possible to look like this at 66? Oh, it's magic. Magic by Solange.
It was such a lovely party. I'm so glad I came.
Of course, my dear.
It's me. It's Sally Durant, Mr. Weissman. I was in the Mirror number.
Little Sally. Well.
Oh, that's Christine, isn't it? And Miss Deems, and ta-da! Now, folks, we bring you direct from Phoenix live and in person Sally Durant. Here she is at last, twinkle in her eye.
Sally.
Sally, come on, will you? That's our call.
Oh, God, my hook's undone.
Oh, let me.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Sally, it is you, isn't it?
Phyllis, of course it's me. Oh, you came, you're here. Oh, just look at you. I want to hug you, but I can't. You're like a queen, like Jackie Kennedy or something. Oh, God, what a thing to say. I'm talking silly.
If you can't, I can.
Hurry!
Oh, guys, just out in Phoenix, nothing like this ever happens. I don't think I've slept for days. I'm so excited.
Sally, you look just as cute as ever.
Oh, me? I'm a mess. I got a tummy, my hair's too bleached. Who cares? Oh, New York is all changed. I couldn't even find the theater tonight. And this afternoon when I went past 44th and 3rd, why, Phil, it wasn't there.
What wasn't?
Our apartment where we lived. Don't you remember 5 flights up? I did the cleaning. You cooked baked beans and peanut butter sandwiches.
You never made the beds.
No, I still don't. And that awful bathtub in the kitchen and the racket when the L went by.
You know, I think I loved it.
You were homesick. You cried a lot. But we had fun.
You married Buddy, didn't you?
And he always liked you, Phil.
I liked him too.
And you married Ben, I know. I read about you in the magazines. I even saw your living room in Vogue. It's blue. So, is Ben still in Europe?
He's not with the UN anymore. He's here now.
Here? Oh, tonight. Oh, Phil, tell me something.
If I can.
Yes, I know. It's always sad to lose a husband. I've lost 5. You wouldn't think it now to look at me. I always married crazy boys. They raced around in motor cars and airplanes. They lived too fast. But while they lived, my goodness, it was something.
Sure, I think about the past a lot, I guess, don't you?
There's not much to think about.
I haven't read your book on Wilson yet. Sally bought a copy, though. We keep it on the coffee table.
Just the place.
I always knew you'd make it big.
I've had a lot of luck.
How's life with you and Phyllis?
She's an extraordinary woman, endlessly exciting.
I got you a terrific date tonight.
I can't. I've got a class.
Come on, Ben. It's all fixed up. She's Sally's roommate.
I don't know.
Her name's Phyllis something.
What's she like?
Nice girl. Look, she's lonely. Do the kid a favor. What you got to lose?
Yeah, I'd be lucky too. I mean, you grow up hearing it's the little things that count, and you know what? It's true. I come home from a trip and I'm welcome. I see Sally and I'm glad to see her. No big deal, no fireworks. I'm sentimental on my second drink. You ever play around?
I gave all that up years ago.
Same here, not like the old days, is it? Law school, who could study? Yeah, I'd have made some lousy lawyer. No regrets, right, Ben? Hey, will you look at that?
It's my waltz they are playing. Franz Leha wrote it for me in Vienna. I was having coffee in my drawing room. In ran Franz and straight to the piano. Liebchen, it's for you. Or was it Oscar Strauss? Effects never interest me. What matters is the song.
Geliebte, you look wunderschön.
Mitya, I have missed you terribly.
Ben Stone.
Well, it's not much of a ball to be belle of, but congratulations anyway. That outfit is a triumph of restraint.
I always like the way you talk. I haven't seen your picture in the papers lately.
Thanks, same to you.
Well, you ought to watch more television. I've got a series of my own. You still in politics?
I said the wrong things now. I'm president of a foundation.
Oh.
No. We retired years ago.
We played the clubs a while, but after dancing in the Follies...
So we bought ourselves an Arthur Murray dance school franchise.
Smartest thing we ever did.
We teach dance for a living.
And we're still a team.
Ben Stone, I want a reason. Look at me. Damn it, you turn around and look at me.
Ben, it's me. Now, folks, we bring you direct from Phoenix Live and in person Sally Durant. Here she is at last, twinkle in her eye. Hot off the press, strictly a mess, nevertheless. Hi, Ben. No, don't look at me, please. Not just yet. Why am I here? This is crazy. No, don't look at me. I know that face you're trying to place the name. Say something, Ben, anything. No, don't talk to me, Ben. I forget. What were we like? It's so hazy. Look at these people, aren't they eerie? Look at this party, isn't it dreary? I'm so glad I came.
Can I look now? Yes, it's possible you might be Sally. Did you fall asleep at Toscanini broadcasts? Did you eat Hershey bars for breakfast?
I still do sometimes. Oh, Ben, you are just the way I knew you'd be. Oh, you make me feel like I was 19 and the four of us were going on the town. So just look at us, fat,
turning gray, still playing games,
acting crazy. Isn't it awful?
God, how depressing. Me, I'm 100, you're a blessing. I'm so glad I what we need is a drink.
I never get to talk. I take a plane, go to a party, and every guy I meet says, boy, oh boy, a real live movie actress. Tell me all about yourself. Well, I get as far as I was born in Idaho, and he starts telling me the story of his life. And not just his troubles. He unloads the whole thing, ups and downs. Well, mostly he just wants to talk. Sometimes he wants a place to put his head a while. Other times he wants the works. And some nights he gets it. You want to hear the story of my life? You bet. Are you sure? Yeah, let's go. Oh, let's go.
Once we went to Central Park, me and Sally both fell in the fountain.
Oh, buddy, I didn't do that, did I?
Cross my heart in Central Park. You and Sally both dove in. We dared you to.
Oh, buddy, it's so good to see you. And what fun it was to do things. We don't do things anymore. We say them. Our life is like a soundtrack, words and words with all the action missing. Why, do you know, even our chauffeur is over-articulate.
And Phil is even lovelier than ever. And the way she talks now, goodness, it's like she had her thinking cap on all the time. I feel so empty-headed, always did, I guess. But the way she used to look at me, I mean, she was much too polite to say, I think you're dumb or something. She was right, though. You should see my checkbook. It's like, oh, Lord, I am boring you.
I didn't think it showed.
Oh.
Ben looks terrific, kept his hair and everything. Me, I'm in oil these days. It sounds big, but it isn't. I'm a salesman. We sell these rigs and drills and, well, I'm away a lot. I'm good at selling. I like meeting people. Oh. Going places. Keeps the juices flowing. God, the time we clocked here, me and Ben, the things we all did, you remember?
I don't know. I guess I make a point of not remembering.
I wish I could. Oh, sometimes it even seems a little nuts to me. I mean, look around your stage door, call board, what's so special? And some days I'll sit for hours, seeing it all so clear. Ben and me, that's where we used to sit. The place was packed with guys and flowers, waiting for the girls to come down.
Hey, up there.
You always took your sweet time getting ready, so we'd josh around, tell jokes. I even carved my name here someplace.
Way up there, what do you say up there?
This place gives me the creeps. I keep on thinking, Phil, don't think I'm nuts, but being back together here, the four of us, I feel all the things I used to feel, like it was yesterday.
Oh, buddy, that's 1,000,000 years ago. Forget it. 1941. When I see pictures of myself back then, I think somebody's put a stranger in my scrapbook.
I can't have. I don't like corsages.
Every night you'd bring one.
Yesterday's gardenias, darling, always wilted.
Sure, we got them from the lady on the corner. They were cheaper there.
The things I did.
And then we go and dance all night at Tommy's.
Tony's? Well, my God.
Don't you wish you were still young, Ben?
Once was bad enough. I wouldn't want to face all that again.
Hey, up there, way up there, what do you say up there? I see it all. It's like a movie in my head that plays and plays. It isn't just the bad things I remember. It's the whole show. Waiting around for the girls upstairs after the curtain came down. Money in my pocket to spend. Honey, could you maybe get a friend for my friend?
Hearing the sound of the girls above, dressing to go on the town.
Clicking heels on steel and cement.
Picking up the giggles floating down through the vent. Goddamnedest hours that I ever spent. We're waiting for the girls upstairs.
Hey, up there, way up there, what do you say up there?
That's where the keys hung, and that's where you picked up your mail.
I remember me and Ben. Me and Ben would come around at 10. Me and Ben and hang around the wings, watching things with what the hell was his name? You know, the old guy. Max, I remember. Anyway, there we'd stay until the curtain fell. And when the curtain fell, then all hell broke. Girls on the run and scenery flying, doors slamming left and right. Girls in their undies blushing but trying not to duck out of sight. Girls by the hundreds waving and crying, see ya tomorrow night. Girls looking frazzled and girls looking great. Girls in a frenzy to get to a date. Girls like a madhouse and two of them late. And who had to wait and wait and wait and wait.
Waiting around for the boys downstairs, stalling as long as we dare. Which dress from my wardrobe of two? One of them was borrowed and the other was blue. Holding our ground for the boys below, fussing around with our hair, giggling, wriggling out of our tights, chattering and clattering down all of those flights. God, I've forgotten there ever were nights of waiting for the boys downstairs.
You up there, you two up there.
Just keep your shirts on.
Aren't you through up there?
Heard you the first time.
Look, are you coming or aren't you coming? 'Cause look, if we're going, we gotta get going. 'Cause look, they won't hold us the table and inside all night.
Hi.
Girls?
Ben.
Sally?
Boy, we're beat.
You look neat.
We saw you in the wings.
How are
Did
things?
someone pass you in?
Slipped off into what the hell is his name? You know the doorman?
Al?
No.
Big?
Fat.
Young?
Bald.
Harry?
Yeah.
Okie dokes.
Come on, folks.
And where we gonna go?
A little joint I know.
What?
Great new show there.
Hey, I thought you said tonight would be Tony's.
This joint is just as grand.
We girls got dressed for dancing at Tony's.
This joint is in demand.
Ta-da, goodbye, you'll find us at Tony's.
Wait till you hear the band.
You told us Tony's that we
I told you Tony's, I never said Tony's. When Sven said Tony's, it's Ritzy at Tony's. All right, then we'll go.
Waiting around for the girls upstairs. Weren't we chuckleheads then?
Very young and very old hat. Everybody has to go through stages like that.
Waiting around for the girls upstairs. Thank you, but never again.
Life was fun, but also intense. Everything was possible and nothing made sense. Back there when one of the major events was waiting for the girls.
For the girls,
Waiting for the girls.
for the girls.
Upstairs.
All right, ladies, line up, please, underneath the sign. Here we go. We're looking this way. All together, ladies, here we go. After 3. 1, 2, 3. And one more, look this way. 1, 2, 3. That's it.
They seem absurd to you, no doubt. They do to me. They look back at their life here and see it as a golden time. Bugle beads and peacock feathers. Girls like you, they waited for me in my office, on the stairs, around the corner. Anything to see me. And for what? To be a Weissman girl. And I could have them for a smile. You want to be a star, my dear?
Listen to the rain on the roof go pit, pitty, pat. Pit, pitty, pat, pitty, sit, kitty, cat. We won't get home for hours. Relax and listen to the rain on the roof go plunk, plank, a plink. Plunk, plank, a plink, planka. Let's have a drink and shelter from the showers. Rain, rain, don't go away. Fill up the sky. Rain through the night, we'll stay cozy and dry. Whoa! Listen to the rain on the roof go pit, pitty, pat. Plunk a plink, plank. Pity that it's not a hurricane. Listen to the lovely rain.
New York has neon, Berlin has bars. Bada Paris, Shanghai has silk and Madrid guitars. Bada Paris, in Cairo you'll find bizarre bazaars. In London, peep peep, new city. But when it comes to love, none of the above compares compris. So if it's making love that you're thinking of, Paris. I have seen the ruins of Rome. I've been in the igloos of Nome. I have gone to Moscow, it's very gay. Well, anyway, on the 1st of May, I have seen Rangoon and Soho. And I like them more than so. But when there's a moon, goodbye Rangoon. Hello, Montmartre. Hello. Peking has rickshaws, New Orleans jazz. Bada Paris, Beirut has sunshine, that's all it has. Bada Paris, Constantinople has Turkish baths, and Athens that lovely debris. Carlsbad may have a spa, but for ooh la la, here comes me. Carlsbad is where you're cured after you have toured. Paris.
I'm just a Broadway baby, walking off my tired feet, pounding 42nd Street to be in a show. Oh, Broadway baby, learning how to sing and dance, waiting for that one big chance to be in a show. Oh, gee, I'd like to be on some marquee. All twinkling lights, a spark to pierce the dark from Battery Park to Washington Heights. Someday, maybe, all my dreams will be repaid. Hell, I'd even play the maid to be in a show.
the grease paint and a follow spot. I'm a drop weight baby, slaving at a 5 and 10, dreaming of the great day when I'll be in a show. Broadway baby, making rounds all afternoon, eating at a greasy spoon to save on my dough. At my tiny flat, there's just my cat, a bed and a chair. Still, I'll stick it till I'm on a bill all over Times Square. Broadway baby, walking up my tired feet.
Shanghai, you see, and the guitar.
Lovely!
Working for an Iceman like a Ziegfeld or a Weissman in a great big Broadway.
But your life must be so glamorous.
I'll bet you think champagne is glamorous.
Well, isn't it? And all the famous people and the parties.
Oh, yes. The statesmen talk about the servant problems, and the writers talk about their picture deals, and the opera singers, oh, they talk about his food.
Oh, honestly?
Would I lie to you? No. It's a good life, really. Success. All it really is doing what you want to do. It's possible to be a jolly farmer. Different men need different things. Knowing what you want, that's the secret. You're either a poet, or you're a lover, or you're the famous Benjamin Stone. You take one road, you try one door. There isn't time for any more. One's life consists of either or. One has regrets, which one forgets. And as the years go on, the road you didn't take hardly comes to mind, does it? The door you didn't try, where could it have led? The choice you didn't make never was defined, was it? Dreams you didn't dare are dead, were they ever there? Who said, I don't remember at all?
Here you are, keys to the old jalopy.
Thanks.
You need a couple of bucks?
I'm fine.
Come on, it's only money, what's it matter?
You wouldn't know.
The books I'll never read wouldn't change a thing, would they? The girls I'll never know I'm too tired for. The lives I'll never lead couldn't make me sing, could they? Could they? Could they? Chances that you miss, ignore. Ignorance is bliss. What's more, you won't remember. You won't remember at all. Not at all.
Borrowed money, borrowed car. Someday I'm gonna have the biggest goddamn limousine.
We've got each other, Ben. What difference does it make?
All the difference.
You yearn for the women, long for the money, envy the famous Benjamin Stones. You take your road, the decades fly, the yearnings fade, the longings die. You learn to bid them all goodbye, and oh, the peace, the blessed peace, at last you come to know. The roads you never take go through rocky ground, don't they? The choices that you make aren't all that grim. The world you'll never see still will be around, won't they? The Ben I'll never be, who remembers him.
I remember him. I even think I loved him once.
They make a lovely couple. Oh, God, what's wrong with me tonight?
You got the shakes?
Not me, I'm on the wagon. You got any kids, Phil?
None at all. Ben put it off and then it was too late.
We've got two. They're in San Francisco now. She gets lonely for him, so she calls him on the phone and fights. She's fought with everyone she knows. It's crazy. Phil, all I want is Sally back the way she used to be. I want the girl I married.
That's impossible, but never mind.
I told her not to come tonight. Phil, she ran away from home to be with Ben.
Oh, that's absurd.
It's happening again, just like I knew it would.
What is?
She's still in love with Ben.
I used to wonder, but I never knew for sure. Times change. It might have mattered once.
Oh, Ben, I said and said it costs too much.
It's only half a carat.
It's so beautiful.
You'll make a good wife, Phil.
I'll try. Oh, Ben, I'll try so hard. I'll study and I'll read. I'm not much now, I know that, but I'll walk my feet off in the Metropolitan Museum.
Bargains, buddy. That's the way to get through. One makes bargains with one's life. That's what maturity amounts to. When we're young and every road looks clear, we take them all, ignoring Newton's laws of motion, going every way at once. Star, mother, hostess, Hausfrau. So I learned to be an artist with my life. I constantly select, as though each day were a painting and I had to get the colors right. We're careful of our colors, Ben and I, and what we've made is beautiful. I had a lover once. His name was Jack, I think. He played bass guitar and had long hair and no command of language. He was young and crude and foolish, and we'd wash away the afternoons with Gallo wine and one another, listening to the pop hits and the news. I have a birthmark under my left breast just here, my only flaw. I think he loved that in me most of all. He was so tender touching it, and when he kissed me there, one found it difficult to breathe. I thought it answered everything. But these things pass. And I have $30,000 worth of Georgian silver in my dining room.
What happened to you, Phil? Where did you go?
I went my own damn way, and don't make waves.
And then the Follies closed. I never missed it, Ben. Not really.
Neither did the audience.
I know. And after that, we had Tom, and then Tim came along. And when the war was over, Buddy couldn't wait to start in making money. No, we've lived every place you can imagine, Ben. The Sunshine City, that's Detroit. No, is it Houston? Anyway, we've lived in both. And New Orleans, that really is romantic. And Los Angeles.
Getting there is half the fun.
We're out in Phoenix now. We've got this huge old house. Oh, it is a different life from yours. I mean, you wouldn't like it, but you're right. It's fun. Can you imagine, at my age, having fun? But most of all, what makes my life so good is Buddy. Life is slow, but it seems exciting, 'cause Buddy's there. Gourmet cooking and letter writing, and knowing Buddy's there. Every morning, don't faint, I tend the flowers. Can you believe it? Every weekend, I paint for umpteen hours. And yes, I miss a lot, living like a shut-in. No, I haven't got cooks and cars and diamonds. Yes, my clothes are not Paris fashions, but in Buddy's eyes, I'm young, I'm beautiful. In Buddy's eyes, I don't get older. So life is ducky and time goes flying, and I'm so lucky I feel like crying.
Sally, wait!
We're finished, Ben. I mean,
Come on.
No! You give a ring to her and mess around with me, Ben. You can't play with people's feelings. You can't treat me like that.
Okay! If that's the way you feel.
Damn you! You know the way I feel. No! Oh God, Ben.
In Buddy's eyes, I'm young, I'm beautiful. In Buddy's eyes, I can't get older. I'm still the princess, still the prize. In Buddy's eyes, I'm young, I'm beautiful. In Buddy's arms, on Buddy's shoulder, I won't get older. Nothing dies, and all I ever dreamed I'd be, the best I ever thought of me, is every minute there to see. In Buddy's eyes.
Ben, get me a refill, would you? Let's dish. I can't wait. Tell me everything. You ever miss New York?
Oh, God, well, it's changed so much.
It grows on you. You'll get to like hostility and filth and rotten manners. Tell me more. What's the weather out in Phoenix? How do you like my husband?
Ben? Well, I've always liked him, you know that.
How was his conversation? Did he sparkle for you?
We just talked about old times, little things.
You find him changed?
Oh, not really, not down deep.
I rarely dip beneath the surface. Is his heart still young?
You know it is, Phil. You don't have to ask me.
Buddy thinks you're still in love with him.
That man. He gets so jealous sometimes.
What of?
I'm sorry, Phil. I don't want to fight with you because I don't have to.
Well, now there's a riveting remark. Would you care to expand on that?
Oh, no, no. I'm not going to make an ass out of myself alone. I do the mirror number. We all do the mirror number.
That's right. What's wrong, Phil? Aren't you coming?
If you can, I can.
Oh, I've got stage fright. Would you believe it? This number winded me when I was 19.
Oh, I wish we had our old costumes. That was the fun of it.
I haven't danced in 30 years.
Well, heaven help us.
Phil, remember?
I remember.
Hit it, baby. Who's that woman? I know her well. All decked out head to toe. She lives life like a carousel. Bow after bow after bow. Nightly, daily, always laughing gaily. Seems I see her everywhere I go. Oh, who's that woman? I know that woman so clever, but ever so sad. Love, she said, was a fad, the kind of love that she couldn't make fun of. She'd have none of. Who's that woman, that cheery, weary woman who's dressing for yet one more spree? Each day I see her pass in my looking glass. Lord, 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 that woman is me. Ladies, come on.
woman is me. That woman is me. That woman is me.
We did it! Oh, come on! We did it! We did it! Oh! We remembered! Oh! Oh, wasn't that a blast? I love life, you know that? I mean, I got my troubles and I take my lumps. We got no kids, we never made much money, and most of the folks I love are dead. But on the whole, and all things considered, where was I? Oh, what the hell? I talk too much. Okay. I thought you were just marvelous. You're Phyllis, aren't you? I'm Christine. I had the dressing table next to yours. Don't you remember me at all?
You never liked me.
Well, what a thing to say.
I never liked you either. Where's a drink?
My pleasure.
Kid, you were terrific!
Oh, did you see me?
Oh, you were fabulous! I kept on thinking of the first time when I saw you in the show. Jeez, you were something.
Was I ravishing? You haven't said.
You were delightful. How on earth did you remember it?
I've no idea, unless it was muscle memory. It's curious the things our bodies won't forget.
Oh, buddy, I just feel so good.
It's been some party. I'm half pissed. How's Ben?
Oh, you know, I don't think Phyllis makes him happy. I see sadness in his eyes.
I'll bet you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, Sally, I've been thinking. I'm away too much. And what I thought was, nuts to all this traveling. I'll just tell him at the office that I'm finished on the road. We could go out more, have fun. I mean, I kind of let you down sometimes. I know I do, but I'll try harder. Honestly, I will. Come on, kid, let's go home.
What? I wouldn't leave here for the world. Excuse me?
Gee, honey, that was swell.
You took me by surprise.
I love surprises. Let's hold hands and see what happens.
We had a good life once, kid.
When?
Don't talk like that. When we were in Seattle and the boys were young and we'd go off for weekends, all of us out into the country. God, how green it was. And you were laughing like a bubble.
That was 20 years ago.
We had it once, though. That's the point.
Ben.
Not now. I'm tired, Phyllis.
That's right, turn off. My God, we haven't had an honest talk since 1941. You think the Japs will win the war?
I'm in no mood for honest talks.
I am.
What do you want from me? It doesn't matter what I do. It's never good enough. I come home feeling great and I touch you and you look at me like I've been living in some sewer.
Haven't you? You've always got a woman someplace. Oh, I know. You leave things in your pocket, so I'll know.
She lives in Dallas and her name
I don't
is
want to hear
Margie. Margie. That's her name. She works in Neiman's. She has a little house. It's quiet there. She brings me books to read each time. And when I'm there, we talk for hours. She cooks for me and sews my buttons on, and when we go to bed, it's like she thought I was some kind of miracle. She's 29 and pretty. And you know what my luck is? My luck is I love you.
When was the last time you loved me? Was it 10 years ago or never? Do you ever contemplate divorce or suicide? Why don't you play around, or do you? Have you cried much lately? Are you ever savaged by regret? Does one day more with me seem insupportable? Or are you, for all intents and purposes, dead?
I have my moments.
Tell me one.
I used to wish that life were work and sleep, that I could go from bed to desk to bed again. And now I look at what I do and find it meaningless.
Meaningless? You cleft my heart.
I cleave it. Cleft is past.
Damn right, you don't much cleave it anymore. The way I wanted you. I'd come home with my panties wringing wet. You're shocked. Why? Is my language getting bad? It used to be. Before you taught me everything I know. What was I? Just some chorus girl who lost it in a rumble seat? Don't you remember? You were there, son of a bitch. I'm gonna cry.
You wore a gray dress and your zipper stuck, and all you did was sob about your mother and how she'd feel if she knew. You were terrific. And you see that waitress over there? I've been wanting to make her all night.
Hallelujah. I'll be rooting for you. I wish you'd ravage her and love it. Ben, I don't want to be old.
Who does, for God's sake?
Me. I did. I used to count the days. I couldn't wait till we were old enough so nothing mattered anymore. I've still got time for something in my life. I want another chance. I'm still young and I'm talking to the walls. Where are you?
Right where you are. And it's yes to all your questions. Yes, I loved you once, and yes, I play around, and yes, I have regrets, and Jesus, one more day with you.
I'll take that. You have a nice face. I don't suppose you play the bass guitar.
See, I had a Follies number once, a solo, and they cut the goddamn thing in Philadelphia. See, they thought it was a torch song, and it kept on getting laughs. Well, they told me sing it sadder, so I did. I got out there and gave them sad. And 1,800 people cracked up laughing. What are you gonna do? Good times and bad times, I've seen them all, my dear. I'm still here. Plush velvet sometimes just pretzels and beer. But I'm here. I've stuffed the dailies in my shoes, strummed ukuleles, sung the blues, seen all my dreams disappear. But I'm here.
Amen.
I've slept in shanties, guest of the WPA. But I'm here. Danced in my scanties, $3 a night was the pay. But I'm here. I stood on bread lines with the best. Watched while the headlines did the rest. In the depression was I depressed, nowhere near. I met a big financier, and I'm here. I've been through Gandhi, Windsor, and Wally's affair, and I'm here. Amos and Andy, Mahjong and platinum hair, and I'm here. I got through AB's Irish Rose, 5D on babies, major bows, had heebie-jeebies for BB's bathysphere. I lived through Shirley Temple, and I'm here. I gotten through Harvard and J. Edgar Hoover. Gee, that was fun and a half. When you've been through Harvard and J. Edgar Hoover, anything else is a laugh. I've been through Reno, I've been through Beverly Hills, and I'm here. Reefers and vino, rest cures, religion, and pills, and I'm here. Been called a pinko, commie tool, got through it, take her by my pool. I should have gone to an acting school. That seems clear. Still, someone said she's sincere. So I'm here. Black sable one day, next day it goes into hack. But I'm here. Top billing Monday, Tuesday you're touring in stock. But I'm here. First you're another slow-eyed vamp, then someone's mother, then you're camp, then you career from career to career. I'm almost through my memoirs, and I'm here. I gotten through, hey, lady, aren't you? Who's this? Wow, what a looker you were. Or better yet, sorry, I thought you were. Who's this? Whatever happened to her? Good times and bomb times, I'd seen them all, and my dear, I'm still here. Plus velvet sometimes, sometimes just pretzels and beer. But I'm here. I run the gamut, A to Z. 3 years and damn it, say la vie. I got through all of last year, and I'm here. Lord knows at least I was dead, and I'm here. Look who's here. I'm still here.
No. The one impulsive thing I ever did was marry her. I must have loved her very much. And these days, when I look at her, the cool I see in those blue eyes, she's untouchable. Why does she stay with me, for God's sake? She despises me, you know.
She can't. No woman could.
Oh, no. No. One time we were vacationing in Salzburg, just the two of us alone, and it's a boring story.
No, you don't like to feel things. That's your trouble. You know, when I have a feeling, I enjoy it. No, I close my eyes and let it come. Come on, you close your eyes. You feeling anything?
Not much.
No, I read a lot, just trashy stuff to pass the time. And the amount of junk about love people write. When I loved you and you loved me, I float off sometimes, Ben. It's all I think about.
The way I'm always laughing, you think I was a happy girl. But I'm only happy, Ben, when I'm with you.
I made love to a girl this afternoon. Well, I do that now and then. It happens. Plain girl, no conquest there to brag about. And after it was over, guess what? I began to cry. Now, I haven't cried since childhood, and the noises I heard come out of me, I would give, oh God, what have I got? My soul's of little value, but I'd give it to be 25 again.
It's not too late. It never is.
I've done it wrong. This isn't what I meant.
Oh, I knew it because I am very sensitive to people's looks, and when you looked at me tonight...
I've got no friends. You're the only one. I couldn't live without you, Ben. I'd kill myself.
I don't know who I am.
You are my sweet boy, my little Ben.
I don't mind giving up the stage. And Buddy doesn't love me, not like you do. I can wait until the war is over. I want to disappear inside you. Just curl up and disappear.
Did I love you, Sally? Was it real?
I'll write you letters, and I'll knit you socks. I'll go half crazy from the waiting, but I'll stand it somehow. I can wait forever, just so long as at the end of it, there's you.
Too many mornings, waking and pretending I reach for you. Thousands of mornings, dreaming of my girl. All that time, wasted, merely passing through. Time I could have spent, so content, wasting time with you. Too many mornings, wishing that the room might be filled with you. Morning to morning, turning into days. All the days that I thought would never end. All the nights with another day to spend. All those times I look up to see Sally standing at the door, Sally moving to the bed, Sally resting in my arms, with her head against my head.
If you don't kiss me, Ben, I think I'm gonna die. How I planned what I'd wear tonight, and when should I get here? How should I find you? Where I'd stand, what I'd say in case you didn't remember. How I'd remind you, you remembered, and my fears were wrong. Was it ever real? Did I ever love you this much? Did we ever feel so happy then?
It was always real.
I should have worn green.
And I've always loved you.
I wore
this
green
much.
the last time.
We can always feel
The time I was
this
happy. Too many mornings wasted in pretending I reach for you. How many mornings are there still to come? How much time can we hope that there will be? Not much time, but it's time enougfor me. Standing at the door, Sally moving to the bed, Sally resting in my arms, with your head against my head. I want you, Sally. Oh, silly Ben, I know you do.
The way you make me feel. The way I need you.
Don't you always? Oh, God.
Let's get out of here.
Just one thing, Ben.
Come on.
This time you're gonna marry me, aren't you?
You love me,
You
Ben.
love me, Ben.
Why not get married now?
Oh my God, what am I doing?
There's lots of time for
Sally
that.
wants another kiss, please.
What if there's not?
We will be so happy.
What if you don't come back?
Don't worry, lawyers don't get shot.
What if there's someone else? Ben, marry me now if you really love me.
I love you, yes, I love you.
Then why not?
Sally, listen to me.
Sure, Ben, every word.
I'm not myself.
No, Ben, stop.
It's this damn place, all the drinking.
I want to know.
Quit pressing me!
I want a reason, damn it.
I'm sorry. All the things I've done or didn't do, but Sally, all of it was over years ago.
Ben, don't get upset. It's fine. We are gonna be just fine.
The right girl. Yeah, the right girl. Yeah, she makes you feel like $1,000,000 instead of what? Like a rented tux. The right girl. Yeah, the right girl. She's with you no matter how you feel. You're not the good guy, you're not the heel. You're not the dreamboat that sank your reel when you got the right girl. Yeah, and I got Hey Margie, I'm back, babe. Come help me unpack, babe. Hey Margie, hey bright girl, I'm home. What's new, babe? You miss me? You smell good? Come kiss me. Hey Margie, you wanna go dancing? I'm home. Des Moines was rotten and the deal fell through. I pushed, babe. I'm bushed, babe. I needed you to tell my troubles to. The heck, babe. Let's neck, babe. Hey Margie, you wanna go dancing? You wanna go driving or something? Okay, babe, whatever you say, babe. You wanna stay home. You wanna stay home. Margie? Sally? It's day, babe. My flight goes. No, stay, babe. You know how you cry, babe. Stay home. Be good now. We'll speak, babe. It might be next week, babe. Hey, Margie, goodbye, babe. I gotta go home. Nothing and thinks you're king. She knows you got other songs to sing. You still could be hell, well, anything when you got the right girl. Yeah, and I got I'm back, babe. Come help me unpack, babe. Hey, Margie. Hey, bright girl. I'm home. You miss me. I knew it. Hey, Margie. I blew it. I don't love the right girl. Oh, shit. Sally, I want to talk. See, I've been thinking. Oh, all kinds of thoughts, like how it is at home with you, the mess, the moods, the spells you get in bed for days without a word. Or else you're crying, God, the tears around our place. Or flying out to Tom and Tim and camping on their doorstep just to fight. It's crazy, and we're finished, kid. It's over.
Don't feel bad. Darling, you will be better off without me, and I am gonna be just fine. You see, Ben wants to marry me. He asked me if I would marry him, and naturally I said I would.
Is that a fact?
He is home now, and he's packing, and we're leaving in the morning.
Take you to a hotel, sure, but marry you? You're either drunk or crazy, and I don't care which.
He held me! And the band played. I can even tell you what the tune was.
I've spent my whole life making things the way you want them. And it doesn't matter what we do, or where we go, or what we've got. It isn't what you want. Used to drive me nuts. Not anymore. So you wake up hungover, or you wake up in the funny farm. It's all the goddamn same to me.
He took me in his arms and kissed me. I know every word he said. I'm getting married, and I am gonna live forever with the man I love. Oh, dear Lord, isn't it a wonder?
Still time for a nightcap.
I need my beauty sleep.
I'll say you do.
Used to wish I had a son. I was going to call him Eddie. And I'd go to the shops and look for things for him to wear. I'd see a nightshirt on the counter, pick it up, hold it in my hands. Young man, you're getting me all wet.
Now that's a hell of a remark.
I don't know what we're doing here.
This wasn't my idea. You started it.
All right. So you've been assaulted by a crazy lady. Where's a drink?
I'll get my tray.
Come here. The moon's gone down. You're safe. Now that we've been introduced, tell me. Do you find me attractive?
I don't know. Yeah, I do. It beats me.
Thanks. Do you sleep around a lot?
Sure, all the time.
Do you find, in your experience, does that make sex less pleasurable?
Just what?
Not loving anyone.
I don't know. I never think about it.
That's a neat trick.
Hey, what's the matter?
If I knew that, I'd have it fixed.
Just meet me later. I don't want to be alone, that's all.
You're married. You can play around. I'm in between. I never cheat on guys I'm living with.
I only want to talk. I've got to talk with someone. Just be with me.
Come on now. You're a big boy.
Right you are. I'll tell you fascinating tales of my adventures, make you laugh.
It's nothing. You'll feel better in the morning.
Take me home and hold me. Jesus, please.
We had some fun once. It was just a thing. That's all you meant to me, Ben, just a thing. The guy I'm living with, he's just a thing too, but he's 26. I like him. I liked you. Next year I like some other guy. Men. They're so sweet.
One more kiss before we part. One more kiss and the farewell. Never shall we meet again. Just a kiss and then we break the spell. One more kiss to melt the heart. One more glimpse of the past. One more souvenir of bliss, knowing well that this one must be the last.
Hey, how about one for the road, huh?
Party's not over, not while I'm around. Honey, you're an inspiration to me.
You know what? We should do this every year.
Are you insane? Ben, did you know, according to statistics, I can't expect to die until 1995. That's one long time, and I've been considering what my options are. Hell, even on the gallows, there are choices. You can take it like a man or cry a lot. What's there for me? I can't go home to Mother, she's dead. No, Ben. It all comes down to this. I won't go back to what we've had. Not one day more of it.
Well, I've got it all worked out. The walls are closing in, but there's a door, and lady, it's for you. I don't know how I've stood it all these years. The only thing I want from you is a divorce.
Get him, puppy love at 53. I can see you both in your bikinis, honeymooning at Boca Raton. She'll make a hit at the foundation in her tap shoes.
I'm not in love with Sally. Hell, I never was. There's no one in my life. There's nothing. That's what's killing me.
I'm nothing. That's not much.
God, I see lovers on the street. It's real. It's going on out there, and I can't reach it. Someone's got to love me, and I don't care if it doesn't last a month. I don't care if I'm ludicrous or who she is or what she looks like. I don't care.
You haven't got a clue what love is. Hell, you've had it your whole life. You should have left you years ago.
Just leave me now. That's all I want.
Leave you, leave you. How could I leave you? How could I go it alone? Could I wave the years away with a quick goodbye? How do you wipe tears away when your eyes are dry? Sweetheart, lover, could I recover? Give up the joys I have known. Not to fetch your pills again every day at 5. Not to give those dinners for 10 elderly men from the UN. How could I survive? Could I leave you and your shelves of the world's best books and the evenings of martyred looks, cryptic sighs, sullen glares from those injured eyes? Leave the quips with a sting, jokes with a sneer, passionless love-making once a year. Leave the lies ill-concealed and the wounds never healed and the game's not worth winning. And wait, I'm just beginning. What, leave you? How could I leave you? What would I do on my own? Putting thoughts of you aside in the south of France, would I think of suicide? Darling, shall we dance? Could I live through the pain on a terrace in Spain? Would it pass? It would pass. Could I bury my rage with a boy half your age in the grass? Bet your ass. But I've done that already. Or didn't you know, love? Tell me, how could I leave when I left long ago? Love, could I leave you? No, the point is, could you leave me? Well, I guess you could leave me the house, leave me the flat, leave me the Bracks and Chagalls and all that. You could leave me the stocks for sentiment's sake, and 90% of the money you make, and the rugs and the cooks. Darling, you keep the drugs, angel, you keep the books, honey. I'll take the grand sugar, you keep the spinach, and all of our friends, and just wait a goddamn minute. I'll leave you. How could I leave you? Sweetheart, I have to confess. Could I leave you? Yes. Will I leave you? Will I leave you? Yes!
Sally won't stop shaking.
You'll make a good wife, Phil.
I'll try. Oh, Ben, I'll try so hard. I'll study and I'll read. I'm not much now, I know that, but I'll walk my feet off in the Metropolitan Museum.
I tried so hard. I studied and I read. I thought I wasn't much. I was terrific. And I walked my goddamn feet off. Where did you go, Phil?
I love you, Ben.
She did, and what did you give her?
Someday I'll have the biggest goddamn limousine.
So smart!
What happened to you, Phil?
We've got each other, Ben. What difference does it make?
You had it all and you threw it away.
There you are, you bastard.
What's that?
You're a 14-carat bastard.
You're my best friend. Best I ever had, Ben.
What's this about?
You wouldn't screw around with Sally. Take a dancing, maybe, but that's all, right?
She's a sweet kid, but that's where it stops.
I'll knock your goddamn block off.
Anytime you say.
Ready, darling, we can go now. You're not in love with Sally? Boy, you take the cake.
Let's go to my place. Phil won't be there.
But I never said I loved you, did I?
Now, if you really love me...
Love you, yes, I love you.
Then why not?
You really love me, don't you, kid?
With all my heart, oh, buddy.
That's a lie.
Please, Ben, I'd like to go now.
Ben ran out and I was there. That's all it was.
I want a reason. Am I cheap? Is that it? I'm not good enough.
Think what you got there, please.
Don't leave me, Ben. I'll kill myself. I'll die.
You fool. I want a baby, Ben. Could have had him, but you played it wrong.
Ben, can't we have one? Can't we try?
I'm crazy for you, but you never
loved
you.
She never loved you.
So smart. You knew what to do with both eyes open. You can't spend your life with somebody doing that. It's crazy.
Baby, that's been so much.
Time stops, hearts are young, only serenades are sung in love land, where everybody lives to love. Raindrops never rain, every road is lover's lane in love land, where everybody loves to live. See that sunny sun and honeymoon, there were 700 days after. Sweetheart, take my hand, let us find that wondrous land of love land, love land, love land.
L is for the long, long road ahead that leads all lovers to the landscape of their dreams.
Love land, where everybody lives to love.
O is for the overwhelming optimism only lovers know, or so it seems.
Love land, where everybody loves to live.
V is for the various vicissitudes they'll weather, because it's also for the vows they made together.
Love land, love land.
E is for the endless expectations lovers elevate so often to extremes.
Love land, love land.
L is for the lies that get perfected. A is for the aims that go awry.
Love land, where everybody lives to love.
N is for the needs that get neglected. D is for the doubts that never die.
Love land, where everybody loves to live. Lovers pine and sigh but never part. Time is measured by a beating heart. Bells ring, fountains splash, folks use kiss instead of cash in love land. Love land, love land,
What will tomorrow bring? The pundits query.
Will it be cheery?
Will it be sad?
Will it be birds in
Don't worry, dearie.
Don't worry, lad.
I'll have our future suit your whim, blue chip preferred.
Putting it in a synonym perfects the word.
We're in this thing together, aren't you glad? Each day from now will be the best day you ever had. You're gonna love tomorrow. You're gonna be with me. You're gonna love tomorrow. I'm giving you my personal guarantee.
Say toodaloo to sorrow, and further well ennui.
Bye-bye.
As long as you tomorrow is spent with me.
Today was perfectly perfect, you say. Well, don't go away, 'cause if you think you like today, you're gonna love tomorrow. You stick around and see. And if you love tomorrow, then think of how it's gonna be. Tomorrow's what you're gonna have a lifetime of with me.
Sally dear, now that we're man and wife, I will do wonders to make your life soul stirring and free of care.
Every fight and we might, I'll concede. Furthermore, dear, should your ego need bolstering, I'll do my share.
But though I'll do my utmost to see you never frown,
and though I'll try to cut most of our expenses down,
I've some traits I warn you to which you'll have objections.
I too have a cornucopia of imperfections. I may burn the toast.
Oh well, I may make a rotten host.
Do tell.
But no matter what goes wrong, love will see you through to something better comes along. I may vex your folks.
Okay, I may interrupt your jokes.
You may,
but if I come on too strong, love will see you through to something better comes along.
I may play cards all night and come home at 3.
Just leave a light on the porch for me. Well, nobody's perfect. I may trump your ace.
Please do, I may clutter up the place.
Me too,
but the minute we embrace to love's old sweet song, dear, that'll see us through to something better comes along.
Hi,
girls.
Ben.
Sally.
I may
Love tomorrow.
Oh well, I mean,
You're gonna be with me.
Do tell,
but no
You're
matter
gonna
what
love
goes
tomorrow. I'm
love
giving you
will
my
see us through to
personal
something better comes along. I may vex your folks.
Okay, I may interrupt your jokes.
You may, but if I come on too strong, love will see us through to something better comes along. Today, cards all night and come perfect, you say, well, don't go
Perfect. I may trump your ace.
I may stick around the place.
Me too, but not me. And if I
Tomorrow's
think of how it's gonna be.
Tomorrow's what you're gonna have, and love is what you're gonna have, and love is what you're gonna have, and love is what you're gonna have.
Hello, folks. We're into the follies. First, oh, folks, we'll pause for a mo. No, folks, You'll still get your jollies. It's just I got a problem that I think you should know. See, I've been very perturbed of late, very upset, very betwixt and between. The things that I want, I don't seem to get. The things that I get, you know what I mean. I got those, God, why don't you love me? Oh, you do, I'll see you later blues. That long as you ignore me, you're the only thing that matters. Feeling that if I'm good enough for you, you're not good enough. And thank you for the present, but what's wrong with it, stuff? Those don't come any closer, cause you know how much I love you. Feelings. Those tell me that you love me. Oh, you did, I gotta run now. Blues. Margie! Oh, Margie. She said she really loves me.
I love you!
She says she really cares.
Okay.
She says that I'm her hero.
The hero!
She says I'm perfect, she swears.
You're perfect! God damn it!
She says that if we parted, she says that she'd be sick. She says she's mine forever. She says I gotta get out of here quick.
Don't go! I love you! Cut back!
I've got those whisper how I'm better than I think, but what do you know? Blues. That why do you keep telling me I stink when I adore you? Feeling that say I'm all the world to you, you're out of your mind. I know there's someone else and I could kiss her behind. Those you saying I'm terrific, but your taste was always rotten. Feelings that go away, I need you. Come to me, I'll kill you. Darling, I'll do anything to keep you with me till ya. Tell me that you love me, oh, you did not beat it, will ya? Blues, get... Sally! Oh, Sally! She says she loves another. She says a fella she prefers.
Bars!
She says that he's her idol. She says ideal she avers.
You deal? Avers?
She says that anybody she says would suit her more than I. Oh, she says that I'm a washout. She says I love her so much I could die. Ah! Whoa!
Go away!
Oh! I got to know. Now why don't you love me? Oh, you do. I'll see you later. That long as you ignore me, you're the only thing that matters. Feeling that if I'm good enough for you, you're not good enough. And thank you for the present, but what's wrong with that stuff? Well, don't come any closer, cause you know how much I love you. Feeling that if you will, then I can't. If you don't, then I gotta give it to me. I don't want it. If you won't, I gotta have it. I won't. Long right, yes, no, black, white. Oh, why don't you love me? Oh, you do. I'll see you later. Oh!
The sun comes up, I think about you. The coffee cup, I think about you. I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. I think about you. I talk to friends. I think about you. And do they know? It's like I'm losing my mind. All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you, spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my mind? I want you so, it's like I'm losing my mind. Does no one know? It's like I'm losing my mind. All afternoon doing every little chore. The thought of you stays bright. Sometimes I stand in the middle of the floor, not going left, not going right. I dim the lights and think about you, spend sleepless nights to think about you. You said you loved me, or were you just being kind? Or am I losing my
that should make you cry about two unhappy dames. Let us call them Lucy X and Jessie Y, which are not their real names. Now Lucy has the purity along with the unsurety that comes with being only 21. Jessie has maturity and plenty of security. Whatever you can do with them, she's done. Given their advantages, you may ask why the two ladies have such grief. This is my belief in brief. Lucy is juicy but terribly drab. Jessie is dressy but cold as a slab. Lucy wants to be dressy. Jessie wants to be juicy. Lucy wants to be Jessie. And Jessie, Lucy, you see Jessie is racy, but hard as a rock. Lucy is lacy, but dull as a smock. Jessie wants to be lacy. Lucy wants to be Jessie. That's the sorrowful crazy. It's very messy. Poor sad souls, itching to be switching roles. Lucy wants to do what Jessie does. Jessie wants to be what Lucy was. Lucy's a lassie, you pat on the head. Jessie is classy, but virtually dead. Lucy wants to be classy. Jessie wants to be lassie. If Lucy and Jessie could only come forward, I could tell you someone who would finally feel. I would tell you someone who could finally feel. I could tell you someone who would finally feel just fine.
She suspects. Now if you see Jessie Y, faded, jaded Jessie Y, tell her that she's sweller than apple pie. Juicy, Lucy, Tracy, Jessie, tell them that they ought to get together quick, cause getting it together is the whole trick, yeah!
winds are blowing.
Yes.
That's the time to smile.
Oh.
Learn how to laugh, learn how to love, learn how to live. That's my style when the rent is owing.
Yes.
What's the use of tears?
Oh.
I'd rather laugh, I'd rather love, I'd rather live in arrears. Some fellas sweat to get to be millionaires. Some have a sport they're devotees of. Some like to be the champs at saving postage stamps. Me, I like to live. Me, I like to laugh. Me, I like to love. Some like to sink and think in their easy chairs of all the things they've risen above. Some like to be profound by reading Proust and Pound. Me, I like to live. Me, I like to laugh. Me, I like to love. Success is swell and success is sweet, but every height has a drop. The less achievement, the less defeat. What's the point of shoving your way to the top? Live and laugh and love and you're never a flop. So when the walls are crumbling,
Yes.
don't give up the ship.
No.
Learn how to laugh, learn how to love, learn how to live. That's my tip when I hear the rumbling.
Yes.
Do I lose my grip?
No.
I have to laugh, I have to love, I have to live. That's my trip. When the winds are blowing,
That's the time to smile.
when the rent is owing,
Never lose your style.
some get a boot from shooting off cablegrams, or buzzing bells to summon the staff. Some climbers get their kicks from social politics. Me, I like to love. Me, I like to like. I'm sorry. Some break their asses passing their bar exams. Lay out their lives like lines in a graph. One day they're diplomats. Well, bully and congrats. Me, I like to love, like me. I like me. Me, I love me. I'm sorry, this is a mess. We'll have to stop. I know this is important. It's a waste of time. I don't love me. I don't.
Me, I like to live.
Oh, yes, there's always one. You find that funny, do you? And you? And that doesn't help.
Success is
Look at me.
and success
I'm nothing.
is sweet.
Can't you all see it?
But every
Are you blind?
has a draw.
I'm a fraud. It's all a trick. You couldn't love me. No one could. You'd be a fool to trust me. All I do is hurt you and tell you lies. I only wanted her until I had her, and after that, the job was there and I just took it over. You were so smart. No, you can't catch me. I'm too clever. She said she'd kill herself, but I didn't think she meant it. God, you unfeeling bastard on the mate. And then her zipper stuck. Listen, her zipper stuck, and I kept saying, Bill, I love you. I kept saying it. Jesus, man! Phyllis!
I'm here, Ben. I'm right here.
Sally? Are you all right? Come on, kid. Hey, it's me.
I left the dishes in the sink. I left them there. I was in such a hurry, and there is no Ben for me, not ever any place.
There never was, and that's the truth. Come on, I'll take you home.
I can't get up.
I'll help you.
You know, I should have died the first time.
Cut that out.
I should have been dead all these years.
Don't talk that way. You've got a lot to live for. Friends, a home, some money. Go on, you say it. After me, out loud. Say it. Friends.
Friends.
Home.
Home.
We're gonna go and get some rest. And then we're gonna make plans for tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Oh, God! It is tomorrow!
I've lost my jacket. There has to be a way, Phil. I won't face one more morning feeling despair. I'm sick to goddamn death of it.
Amen. It's easy. Life is empty. There is no hope. We make our own. And I'm here to tell you, it's the hardest thing we'll ever do.
I've always been afraid of you. You see straight through me, and I always thought it isn't possible. It can't be me she loves.
Think again. Come on, we're going home.
You're really something, aren't you?
Bet your ass.
Way up there, way up there. What do you say up there?
Hi,
Girls,
Ben.
Sally,